टुडे इज़ आवर टॉपिक लिम्फोइड ऑर्गन। सेकेंडरी लिम्फोइड ऑर्गन में जो हमारे पास आते हैं उसमें वन ऑफ इट इज़ द lymph node. टुडे वी विल डिस्कस द lymph node. The lymph which is come from the tissue collecting into the lymphatic capillary, and from the lymphatic capillary this goes to the lymphatic collecting vessels, and from the vessel to the lymphatic trunk, and then into the lymphatic duct, which ultimately then into the vascular system. The lymph which is come from the tissue must pass through at least one lymph node to be filtered from the antigen to enter into the vascular system. In our body, you know that the thoracic duct and the right lymphatic duct are the main source of the lymphatic trunk, the lymph from our body. The lymph node, you can see here in this diagram. This is the oval shape or the beam shape. They are imposed in the path of the lymphatic vessels and serve as immunological filter of lymph. Its size about 1 millimeter to 20 millimeter, 2 centimeter, and its structure is the outer of the lymph node is convex except at the indent region hilum, and this is the capsule of the lymph node, and you can see here the indent region of the lymph is a hilum, where the vessels, artery and vein enter and leave the lymph node and the efferent lymphatic vessels. At the hilum, the artery enter while the vein and the efferent vessel leave the lymph node. Each lymph node kept supplied by the efferent lymphatic vessels that enter the lymph node or the convex surface. If you look at the convex surface of the lymph, you can see here that the arrow towards the lymph node is the efferent lymphatic vessels which come to the lymph node. Each lymph node is covered by the connective tissue. Each lymph node is covered by the connective tissue. This is the connective tissue capsule of the lymph, uh, composed of the collagen fibers, and the septa or trabeculae rises from the inner side of the capsule into the lymph node. And you can see here the septa which is come from the inner side of the capsule into the parenchyma of the lymph node. Network of reticular fibers and cells extend throughout the substance of the lymph node. The parenchyma of lymph node divided into an outer cortex and the outer cortex. This is the outer cortex area, and the inner is the medulla. The outer cortex is further divided into the nodular, superficial cortex, and the deep or the paracortex. This is the paracortex region, and this is the cortex region. And in the cortex region, the primary follicles and the secondary follicle, you can see here the primary follicle nodule without the germinal center, and the secondary follicles with the germinal center. The secondary follicle with the germinal center. And the prime follicle nodule without the germinal center, and the secondary follicle are nodule with the germinal center and darkly stained peripheral mental zone or corona. The nodular cortical of the lymph node mainly composed of the B lymphocyte and plasma cells. यानी आउटर जो हमारे पास नोडुलर कॉर्टेक्स में कौन से बी लिम्फोसाइट्स होते हैं, प्लाज्मा सेल्स होते हैं. इन बिटवीन द नोडुल्स आर स्मॉल लिम्फोसाइट्स होते हैं. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर हमारे पास जो नोडुलर कॉर्टेक्स होती हैं, सेकेंडरी फॉलिकल्स होते हैं, इसमें सिर्फ बी लिम्फोसाइट एंड प्लाज्मा सेल्स हैं, और इसमें स्मॉल लिम्फोसाइट इन बिटवीन द नोड्यूल्स होती हैं. The paracortex or the deep cortex between the nodular cortex and the medulla mainly contain T cells thymus dependent zone. Yani paracortex lies between the nodular cortex and the medulla. and it contains which type of the lymphocytes? T lymphocytes, thymus dependent zone. The paracortex contain post-capillary venule heaves होते हैं इसमें lined by the simple cuboidal or the columnar epithelium which allow migration of lymphocytes from the bloodstream into the substance of the paracortex. In this diagram, you can see here the cortex and the paracortex. This is the paracortex, the T cell dendritic cells in the cortex, which contain the B cells. And the artery come into the hilum of the lymph node, and here the capillary, and then the venules, and venule has the heaves. Heaves is the post-capillary venules in which are lined by the simple cuboidal and columnar epithelium. So this the cortex, which mainly contain the B cells, and the paracortex, which contain the T lymphocytes. Inner lighting staining area. This is the lymph node, and this is the outer cortex, the nodular cortex, and the deep paracortex, and this is the medullary region of the cortex, and the trabeculae become highly branched here, fused with the connective tissue of the hilum, and lymphoid tissue in medulla is arranged in the form of irregular anastomosing cords, which is called the medullary cords, and medullary cord contain the B lymphocyte and the plasma cells, and the no lymphatic nodule into the medulla. The lymphatic sinuses, these are the lymphatic sinuses. The lymphatic sinuses are called medullary sinus, intervene between the medullary cord and the trabeculae. Medullary cord and trabeculae. So this is the structure of the medulla, and which is contained mainly the B lymphocyte and the plasma cells, and they are highly branched and infused with the hilum of the lymph node, and it's contain the lymphatic, the medullary cord and the lymphatic sinus. In another picture, you can see here the lymphatic, the medullary cord here, and the medullary sinus is here. And this is another picture, good picture of the lymph node. This is the capsule, the inner the capsule is extension is the trabeculae, and you can see here the primary and the secondary lymph node, the medullary cord, and the medullary sinuses here also. The lymphatic circulation through the lymph node, when lymph come from the tissue and it's filtered through the lymph node, it should be passed from the efferent lymphatic vessels, and then it's come into the subscapular sinuses. This is the subscapular sinuses area, and from the subscapular sinuses the lymph passes then into the trabecular sinuses. The trabecular sinuses are, it is called the cortical sinuses also, and from there the lymph goes into the medullary sinuses. The lymphocytes and the macrophages pass easily between these sinuses and the tissue of the lymph node. Macrophages in sinuses monitor the fluid. Macrophages phagocyte the antigen material and presenting it to the T and the B lymphocytes. रोल ऑफ लिम्फ नोड इम्यून रिस्पॉन्स में किस तरह होता है? लिम्फ कहाँ होता है? टिश्यू में, विच कम टू द lymph vessels, and from the lymph vessel to the lymph node. If there is any bacteria and virus, then it goes to the cortical sinuses of lymph node, and some antigen trapped by dendritic cells and some by the macrophages and the B lymphocytes. And some antigen presenting cells, APCs, Langerhans cells of the skin जिस तरह है, migrate from the nearby tissue to the lymph node for activation of the T lymphocytes. Activation of the T lymphocytes, कहाँ पर T lymphocyte activation करता है? In the paracortex, why the epitopes of the MHC2 capsule complex, MHC2 complex. Epitope जो हमारा है, the part, what is epitope? Epitope is the part of an antigen molecule to which an antibody attach itself. यानी ये this is the part of antigen molecule है जहाँ पर antibody attach करता है itself को. ठीक है, तो ये आ जाता है टू द हेल्पर टी सेल्स, यानी लिंगारहान सेल्स जो हमारे पास एपीसीज हैं, माइग्रेट करता है लिम्फ नोड को, एक्टिवेशन क्या करते हैं टी लिम्फोसाइट्स इन द पाराकोर्टेक्स बाय द epitope MHC2 complex to the activation of the T lymphocytes, जिस तरह एक्टिवेशन होता है टी हेल्पर सेल्स की एक्टिवेशन हो जाते हैं। अगर ये हो जाए एक्टिवेशन तो इट्स गो टू द proliferation and new cells of the T lymphocytes form, and these T lymphocytes then leave the lymph node and goes to the antigen activity area, जहाँ पर एंटीजन एक्टिविटी एरिया है वहाँ पर चली जाती हैं फिर। The activation of the B lymphocytes by the antigen of the cortical nodule lead to the activation of these cells, and these the activation migrate to the site of the primary lymph node, and the primary lymph node proliferate turn into the secondary lymph node with with the appearance of the germinal center. The cells in the germinal center differentiate in memory B cells and the plasma cells. These plasma cells then migrate to the medullary cords and they release antibody into the lymph and then reach to the bloodstream and result in increase in the circulating immunoglobulin. ठीक है, ये एंटीजन आ गया कॉर्टिकल नोड्यूल्स में और वहाँ पर बी लिम्फोसाइट एक्टिवेट किया, प्राइमरी नोड्यूल सेकेंडरी में चेंज हो गया, सेकेंडरी से हमारे पास पर प्रोलिफरेशन हो गई और वहाँ पर डिफ्रेंशिएशन हो गया बी मेमोरी बी सेल्स में। प्लाज्मा सेल कहाँ चला गया, मेडुलरी कार्ड्स में, और वहाँ पर रिलीज किया के लिए एंटीबॉडीज को इनटू द लिम्फ and then reach to the bloodstream and result in increasing the circulating immunoglobulins increase हो गया। ठीक है, memory B cells reach to the bloodstream and settle in the secondary lymph node, और वहीं पर जो secondary lymph node है हमारे पास जिस तरह अपेंडिक्स है, पायर पैचेस हैं, स्प्लीन है, वहाँ पर सेटल हो गई, and they can proliferate upon a subsequent exposure of antigen and launch the potent secondary immune response can it show it। तो यही मेमोरी तो ऑलरेडी इसके पास इस एंटीजन के ख़िलाफ़ है, तो ये जब भी एंटीजन दोबारा आएगा तो ये इससे ज़्यादा पावरफुल अपना इम्यून रिस्पॉन्स शो कर सकता है। एंड दिस इज़ आवर लिम्फ नोड इज़ वर्किंग लाइक दिस।